You are watching Liberty Online TV. You are watching Liberty Online TV. You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
And website. May the bring come to this edition. My name is Al Hassan Koma. As usual, every Wednesday we can discuss about issues surrounding the education sector in the country. Of course, today we look at recent developments we don't happen at the Freetown Polytech, and as well we will talk about the student union presidency. As we may understand recently, the Polytech we don't get a new president. We actually they won the university and uphold certain things that we get for do with the students and concerns in that particular campus day. You will be part of the program through you will send a text message to the number +23274 200-545. Also inside this particular program, we'll talk about the WAS saga. We all about the country. We see recent videos, we see recent development with regards to the WAS 2025. We plenty student that is concerned, as we see plenty schools as well where they name them left out inside the entries for the WAS 2025. Well, we also see the Minister of Education being pull out the press release with regards to them things and they don't happen inside the education sector, as plenty students them be there out of the streets, they cry where their names then be left out of the exams, and as well concerns also be done the come out from WAEC. We be raised concern about not then being the actual problem for where the students and the names are not being actually shown for the 2025 WAS exams. We will definitely talk about that particular issue there inside the program, as we go bring you a video clip of a honorable member of parliament who represents the APC in Akambia district, and also then they propagate about issues surrounding education, more especially for the WAS 2025. We be raised concern of why this they happen to students them and waiting government for do with regard to their student and the way they left out, and for take decision behind the person we are the Minister of Education for this particular issue within the happen over the past years across the country. All this we will discuss inside this edition of the program. No inside. Continue for sending a message to the number +23274 200-545. Now the studio are there with Gentle Jack, now students now the Freetown Polytech. Good evening, welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening, Alasan Pablo, and of course, good evening, listeners and viewers, and Mina Gentle Jack from Freetown Polytech.
All right.
Final year.
That now Gentle Jack, now student, finally a student at the Freetown Polytech. They will tune at the studio for can tell you more about the recent development that we don't happen on campus, and as well within now some of the things and future plans of the students union body. Nana particular college day, we will look at that inside this edition for the program. Well, before we talk with Gentle Jack, we will just bring you a short video as we breakfast show. We get an interview with the honorable member of parliament where they represent APC in Akambia district, Honorable Abdul Karim Kaba. We will talk about the names of schools that wouldn't be left out inside the WAS 2025.
Schools like Azarun Islamic Secondary School and Freetown, we get over 470 picking. Now Mabela no go see to us this year. Let us highlight some of the schools then. Schools like Community Education Development Senior Secondary School Arlington, 289 picking, they no go see to us this year. Schools like of course I don't call evangelical, I just highlight the big schools them, we get big numbers them. Government municipal then get over 599 picking the window the seat was this year. In the east, you get Ontindon, Najui. Then get on over 156 picking the window the seat this year. You get Kulafai Rashidin, Nakisi. Then get 388 picking the window the seat this year. You get Kulafai Rashidin, Natoke. Then get 326 picking the window the seat this year. You get this other school. Methodist Girls High School, of course, now 465 picking in this year. You get this other school, Sierra Leone Brotherhood, then get 262 picking in the seat. The numbers are huge.
Just a concern we been come out from the Honorable Member of Parliament, who represents the APC, Honorable AKK. We raised concern about the number of schools and picking them way not get for seats the 2025 WAS exams in the country. Well, this is a serious issue with regards to propagating education, because we all know say when we get consistency in education, we able to build up the level manpower, we able to build up the future leaders for tomorrow. Of course, this don't create a lot of concern for parents them and the students as well, with the name them be left out. Well, not the very first time this don't happen with regards to schools them we not able for take the exams, and as well students as well we not able for write the exam. We see that be happen again last academic year, the last WAS exams, we plenty schools are not being write the exams, and government decide for pay for some of them students and the way they be left out inside the private WAS exams where they just don't conclude over the past few months. Well, the program now, the Liberty Education, so we'll continue for follow-up issues regarding the WAS 2025 and waiting government get for do with regards to this particular issue. Well, of course, it did not too full. The two institutions they cast blame on each other, the Minister of Education and that of WAEC, where they conduct then exams in the across the country. Well, of course, next edition of the education talk, we go talk with WAEC for like we before know what's now the stance of them picking in day and schools as well where they left out of these 2025 WAS exams. Well, we will continue with the program today with a look at issues surrounding the Freetown Polytech, where plenty people been they call FTC. We don't transform now. Well, we deal with students. We in a final year students now. The Polytech when a gentle Jack they are for country more about recent development and how best the students union body in that campus they don't work with students them. Gentle Jack, welcome to the program for the second time. So quickly while we look at what thing don't happen. You've been on campus for quite a very long time and you're a very effective and efficient student than a campus. So far more the what you going for know what are some of the recent things that would happen on campus?
Well, thank you very much, and Mr. Alasan Pablo, and thanks to listeners as well. It has been a long time. And back to your question, I want to say plenty thank you to the administration of the Great Freetown Polytech. Reason being because they are working assiduously for CCA development, things them work in the interest of students. They're much more. The college, since it be done the HTC level, and now that they pursue degree courses them they, so therefore with the CCA, the administration led by Dr. is also going viral for CCA, the college become a university. So therefore, now one of the achievements that's because today not only CC and HTC and diploma. But for now, we are doing degree courses, which are important courses there. And pretty soon, the college will become a university. Then one of the achievements for us. And also other things them also were very much and good towards the students them. Now that part of the country here is that we get free quality education there. What did I mean by that? Lecturers them, they always punctual on class, but recently we don't get some kuskas them.
You talk about free quality education. Is it free for students for attend classes?
Well, when I say
you mentioned free quality education.
Yeah, when I say free quality, that doesn't mean that quote by HE the president, but when I say free quality education led by the lecturers,
okay,
by giving us quality delivering in lecture room. That is the free quality, I mean.
Okay.
But students are paying for it, even though there are challenges of school fees or college fees. But yet still, lecturers are having their time to give positive lecture to students. And therefore, we're expecting more and more number of students to be part of us, because Freetown Polytech is one of the best Polytech in the history of Sierra Leone. You can testify that. So therefore we have more other things where na developmental things them where Polytech don't they facing as far as development business concerned inside the Buklani business na the country called Salon.
You mentioned about moving field, don't transition from courses doing HTC and that of TC, and now the university they offer degree courses them as
degree courses.
So which impact it on create so far for students them in a particular campus, and how what are some of the criteria then, you know, if you want to go pursue a degree, probably somebody will say the entry requirements they go be different, like when you want to go for a big college or a PAM. So it's very small about the requirements if you want to pursue a degree in a university.
Yeah, and now one thing I want to tell viewers and listeners out there, when they say Polytech, that doesn't mean say, because people in Sierra Leone get that mentality, say Polytech meaning they go there because we not get qualified lecturers. Then don't do that, or don't say that, because the person that is leading, when a Dr. Moriba Samba, of course, is a doctor, and of course every lecturer where they na that part of the university na Polytech na a masters, some na double masters, and some are and even professors. Yes, so therefore we get plenty other things. Them well, come back to the qualification of how students them go endure into the university. One na only Polytech you dey, my dear brother, na only Polytech you dey. You achieve your TC, your HTC, your degree with the amount of 5 credits or 4 credits or even beyond. Do you understand? Or even beyond. The reason why they see some students there, even though they pay fees, but yet still Dr. Moriba Samba, when at the Soriat that in that particular university, they allow students them for let them go through the procedure, but they always advise them, say, don't forget to pay your fees. Even if now 100 loans or 1 block per se, you get just drop inside the university cover, then you go with the receipt. So say you able done for pay. That's now we are the only university in this country where they do that. Beside that, no other university not go do that. So therefore, you they out there they sit down and say no, I know they attend the Polytech. Why? Because they not get qualified lecturer. You they deceive yourself, because Polytech don't produce so many things them, so many lecturers, then so many dignitaries them in this country. So what you they wait for let you know and go to Polytech with you 6 or 7 credits.
People don't raise concern about the Polytech. Like earlier on in our introduction, we talk about the transition. We want to transition from that college to a Polytech. We all been know Freetown Teachers College was mainly for teachers. For improve on the teachers, the methodology of teaching and all, get teacher certificate. Okay. So waiting different now, we will not move from that teachers college to a Polytech. So what has been some of the improvements and differences?
That's very good. Very good question, Alasan Pablo. And one of the addition we don't they in that particular college they when Freetown Polytech. One, you they able you do your degree course. They do diploma in whatsoever angle we want to do. You understand? Diploma in IT, diploma in mass comm, diploma in whatsoever angle. You can do it there with qualified documents. And in fact, with degree now from Jala University. We they work along with the Jala University. So when you get your degree, and they chain up with what? The Jala University. Now make any program we get na campus, we then make sure say we chain up with what? The Jala University. So therefore, no sign of the way we go show with documents say you are trained and qualified as a teacher, or you are trained and qualified as a journalist, or you are trained and qualified as a mercenary, as a doctor. You name them, then they're not going to accept you in that particular institution, because them no say yes, we are affiliating with what? The Jala University. So therefore, and any side where Polytech day in this country, of course, we get over 40 something centers them in this country working assiduously for CC education business go to the least person in concern in this country, and that's the doctor when a Dr. Moriba Samba stand for. And therefore we get plenty other things them when achievements them where students they don't go through. Even though you pay or you not pay, you still they get that facility. One of the facility here is you get free Wi-Fi, and 2, you get free computer lecture where they get from that university there. We get IT courses them way they do where a authentic. Any say way you pull on this country, they approve you or neither they accept you for let you the parts of the system so that you will work for the benefits of the future for Bambai. So therefore we get plenty. If I say we they talk on good things them we get na that university, we get plenty other things then like other colleges they when they not get and computer lab or either even if they get computer lab what they not get access to computer lab or neither they not get access on how forget even this free Wi-Fi. Some colleges they not
I
get
think say somebody they watching now go and say yeah, Gentle Jack, you're playing the role of a PR for the Polytech or the college so far.
No.
But I will continue for watching him now, Gentle Jack.
Yeah.
Now students now the Freetown Polytech, we do it now the studio for tell about recent things that don't happen on campus and the recent development as well and plans as well for the future for student them. And we also get for talk more on the student union body with the Freetown Polytech for ensure that we know waiting some of the rules of the because we may understand say there's been a new president now, student union president now the Polytech. We get for talk small about some of in rules that we don't deploy on campus so as students them so far na particular campus. See, don't forget see you will say your message to the number +232 74 200 545 or you drop a comments now the platform is you watch with on our Facebook page or YouTube channel. The program now Liberty Education Talk we extensively look at the issues surrounding education asylum and contribute for CRBS we can able for improve on this particular sector. We will continue with the conversation, Gentle Jack. You will talk about the facilities that we students them get, having free Wi-Fi and having computer classes, effective computer classes for students.
Of course.
Where as well you mentioned say that knocking in some universities them across the country.
Yeah.
Now let we know about the students lecturers relationship before we can talk about the student union body. How has it been when they get effective lectures on campus or lecturers in the missing classes, or you guys when you go on campus you have better lectures and the methodology with the lecturers in the use they go the right way?
When now one of the quality that we are also want for send an accolade to all lecturers, not that are there for supports them in a positive because are they na the college they no, but it's about reality. You understand? And we get a charismatic lecturers them. Much more when you look at the area of the distance department, we get one big lecturer winner by the name of Abubakar Kama, by the name of Mr. Kuruma. Everybody know of that man. That man always treat whenever you lecturer gets class, you miss class. Wait till they forgive you. In fact, na suspension. Why you not take class? What to make you miss class? And they make sure a monitor step by step, one at a time. And when it comes to the registrar as well, it always make sure say lecturers them, they na the lecture room. Yes, it builds finally like some other students them when they go finally they don't become so laggard. Oh, I just the wait for me document just after I don't get me document. In fact, I don't even have to be punctual in college anymore because I mean finally now. So plenty of students them when the lecturer entered into the lecture room, the first thing they ask for now the attendance. You understand? The attendance is very key in our university. In Freetown Polytech, attendance we don't joke with it. And even me, as I talk to you, you know, I don't in diverse ways them for able escape classes them. At times I can even say, hey boy, me man, like I began one of my colleague by the name of Keta is one of the class rep, you know, class rep, and now he's the minister, one of the minister in campus. So now I can just tell me man, okay for you. And they tell me plain, Gentle Jack, I can't do anything for you. Go and write your name and listen to lecture. So that shows that Freetown Polytech lecture or education become priority in that part of the college.
All right, as they talk about the priorities where the university gets on campus. So now let me look at the student union body, because we all know say the student union gets role for play. They serve as intermediary between the students and that of the administration. So tell me small about this new body, this new student union body, how they know they advocate for student them, for see things then going well. Since you was when you're a student and also you're somebody really part of the media team on campus. So tell me small about the student union body.
All right. Me being a student on campus is very good and nice, but heading the media as the head of media for Freetown Polytech, I know they have for come defend good or neither bad, and they have for say waiting factual, waiting with the facing, waiting at the bondage they move with the facing at that college. You understand? The past administration led by Joseph Shekwudin, now man a very much developmentally oriented, but one of the facility, the things they move with the lack, now that part of the country here is that students them know they try for pay them fees. Now fees challenge they on presently now as I talk to you. You they see of recently lecturers them they waiting they strike. Why? Because they not be pay them. And if students not pay waiting, you college fee, how you they expect for let that lecturer left in lecture room or in home for go give you lecture? And then Joseph Shekwudin when at the past and the student union government led by Joseph Shekwudin, it be the work and in glove with the administration for CC waiting the Polytech go to the expectation of the people in this country. But yes, still the challenges we are there. You understand? So therefore, the current administration don't can wear the same shoe. For not they able to get a student's fund, it's a challenge.
So which means then they find it very difficult with the administration for get the fund for one as a body.
Yes. Why?
So do you think you feel the students union body gets role for coerce students for pay them fees, or is that the responsibility of the administration for ensure that every student pay in fees on campus?
Well, the responsibility then to both sides. Because the administration is running or working with what? The student union. Students not able just grab like me. I get access for they very close to whosoever I want for day with when a lecturer in that particular part of the campus. But waiting, some students then they deprive from this facility. Not to all man they able go close and cry to a lecturer. And some certain lecturer they not even they smile to you when they don't go in the lecture room. It make sure it give you waiting in delivering. For even meet and say, hey, this now I get so Diana for management, no see me, and all the pardon. You understand? So therefore, and the student union gets a role for play. Mr. Alassane Pablo gets a role for play. The role here for play here is that therefore help the administration for talk to the students them for let they able for pay them fees, because these fees has been used to run the administration in one way or the other, because the organization, if the university is not what getting any fund from the government.
So how many months that way this new student union body they don't set them up? How many months that way they don't take in?
Well, from December to now, because he's a newly elected president and he's running there for just 1 year.
Well, for December to now, somebody will say they have something like 3-4 months where they don't work.
Yes.
So within this few time where they don't come, has there been any developments where they don't do as a union?
Yes. Yes. One of the things them way at least the way Mr. Abubakar Kamara Eliams Abega don't do here is that it don't make sure and bring a peaceful cohesion towards students and lecturers them. Even though that's be they happen, but it not be effective. And also it don't make sure say it gets a sitting provision to what? Towards the distance the building over 246 on the sitting side, wherein students, lecturer, or whosoever passerby will go and sit comfortably and read. It on the project. You understand? And it also they on waiting, finishing on the what? The secretariat, because we get challenges, because we need to get support from the from the government of this country. You know, the government just abandon the Polytech because they are not thinking about Polytech as a university in this country. And as for we, as a student, now that make we come on board and cry to the government for let them pay attention to Polytech because they are quality material in Polytech. What's in other universities them that they do in this country, and the likes of FBC, and the likes of Jala University, and the likes of Anes Baikoma University, Freetown Polytechnic is capable of doing the same thing, more than. So why the government no they pay attention to Polytech?
Alright, in name na Gentle Jack, na students na the Freetown Polytech, where they between the studio for telling about recent developments on campus and some of the challenges them we students them they face na that particular campus. In case you just join we dey watch the Liberty Education Talk with the country every Wednesday, as we always can look at issues surrounding the education sector na the country. Don't forget to send your message to the number +232 74 245 200 a bigger party, or you drop a message na the platform also you dey watch with for me. They bring this edition to you. My name na Al Hassan Kuma. Don't forget for drop your comments. Whatever question we send in, we definitely can look at some of them issues then they and take decisive decisions. So far today we dey talk about the Freetown Polytech. We plenty people we dey call the FTC. We don't transition from a a teachers college to Polytech. We they offer a different courses them from diploma degree courses as well. So of course now the studio do Gentle Jack in our students, and finally our students now the Freetown Polytech we tell we more about things that we don't happen and the challenges that we students them don't face on campus, and waiting the students union body they do for solve some of them issues and that's what they discuss inside this particular edition. You don't talk about the student union, then challenges of having being funded by the administration, and as well you talk about neglect where the government through the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education done the neglect can forgive support to the campus as we not only deliver, as you mentioned, when they affiliate with Jala University. They mean say you guys are producing more students for add into the workforce now the country. So now tell me, waiting are some of the challenge that we students they get, or waiting are some of the things that the student union body they do if a student gets a problem or issue with lecturers, how the student union body can come for resolve some of the problems in the way they do it.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Alasan Pablo. And I can always say, and I don't dare now Polytech for liable stand for the students them, the voice of the voiceless na campus, because we get so many students them would they not get this chance, would they not get the opportunity for let they able speak out, but yet still they get something where they bond at them as far as it comes to the educational aspects. So man, himself they pay for himself. Now as I talk to you, so Mr. Alasan Pablo, students then they would not able go for TP, for higher teacher certificates, both primary and secondary. Students then they would not able go for TP. Why? Because of fees. And administration is using the fees to run the administration. Why? Because they are not getting any fund from the government. Even if they are getting any fund from the government, but it's not reflecting towards that. Yes, the administration is getting fund from the government, but I'm pretty sure, see, if they get fund from the government, you know, there might be.
You know, head for the media on campus at the Freetown Polytech. That's just an allegation they make. Whether the student union or the administration on campus they receive fund from government, we're pretty sure most of the university and tech folk them across the country they get government subvention. So I don't know waiting you don't get any conversation with the principal on campus on issues of funding the campus for move forward.
Thank you. You might be saying an allegation. Yes, you are right. As a media practitioner, and now the reason being, or the reason main sense as one, and administration